Hello, future YouTubers. So we're starting tonight in Rue's room, the annex, where I have just put in a new lamp and I vacuumed. These little kids were very, very frightened by the vacuum cleaner, and they still haven't entirely recovered. So if you see them acting a little spooked, it's just because of that. Little Ben looks like he's seen a monster. It's okay, little Ben. Come on up here. They'll be fine in just a little bit, though. For those of you who missed it, earlier today, Chili and Rue both got to go out and run around the house at the same time that the faculty were out. And it went really well. We didn't record all of it because obviously my priority in those circumstances is to make sure everybody is okay. And filming can make that difficult, but after a while I started to feel some confidence, and I started up a little live stream which is online right now, and you can see that. I think it's called like Rue's Very Boring Live Stream or something along those lines, and you'll see it, I'm sure. I'm sure that if you're listening to me, you are a subscriber, and YouTube already told you about the existence of that video, so no big deal. What else? On that video, you'll see Rue does okay out in the house. She still doesn't want most of the cats too near her. But she's not really going to attack anybody either. She did tell Loganberry to back off at one point, but she stopped short of actually attacking him. I don't think that she would. It doesn't seem like that's really in her nature. So it's good. It's promising, I think. And to me, it says that with some little more practice, she could get along with these cats. With our cats, I mean. Could be good. Other than that, I don't have a lot of news to talk about today. It's good to see Claire back to playing after the terrible encounter with the vacuum monster. Also, oh, Crow's here. He's just sitting behind me in the beanbag. Hey, bud. He was very upset as well. Obviously, of course. He gets upset about stuff pretty easily, though, doesn't he? Like being picked up. Oh, what's that? Alright, well, considering these guys need some time to recover from their trauma, let's go and take a look at how Chili and her kids are doing. That's very cute, Rue. Oh, you can see what I'm talking about. He's still a little nervous. Come here, buddy. You don't have to be so nervous. You know me. Come on now. Alright, put it behind you, bud. You're going to be okay. Play with your sister. Your sister's over it. Oh, still a little jumpy. Okay. Okay, it's okay. How about for you? You don't care. You don't care. Huh? Okay, let's give him a couple minutes to pull himself together. I'll come back in here and hang out with him for an extended period after these close-up streams. Take this blanket with me. It's got to go to the laundry room. Here's our Eddie. Hey, bud. So I think it was before I started the live stream, but Eddie is the one cat that Rue actually sort of met. He was sitting down on his infinity scratcher, and she came right up and sniffed him. That's the closest she got to anybody, so I was pretty impressed. And Eddie dealt with it really fine, too. He didn't really complain or anything much. So I thought that was pretty cool. Although I really would not expect them to be good friends. Eddie probably only tolerated it because she was being respectful and didn't push her luck too much. So I'm sure that if Eddie was saying he wanted to be friends with her, vice versa, if Rue was saying she wanted to be friends with Eddie, Eddie would be like, no, go away. Isn't that right? Kidney, what are you doing up there on the TV? How did you even get up there? You must have had to climb, huh? You're very tiny. You're a very tiny cat. Oh, I know. This upper respiratory infection, I don't think it's hit its peak yet. They're fine, but there are a lot of little sneezes today. Just a bad cold. They're still playing and gaining weight appropriately and all the important things. So nothing to get too panicked about. And Garbanzo's still as floofy as can be. I know, little Corey. Little Coriander. Aw. I'm sorry, pal. You're gonna be okay. Well, somebody's figured out they can sleep on the outside of the ball. Good job, Pinto. Hey, Pinto. Yeah, that was Corey again, of course. Is there anybody in there, Pinto? You sleeping on one of your brothers? No, just you on the outside, okay. Well, I guess that's fair enough. Makes a nice bed. You adjusting the TV antenna? Chili's still a real cool cat. He doesn't get upset about anything except maybe taking medication. She did fine while she was out with all the faculty. Looks like little Cayenne's all worn out. What are you two even playing with over here? There's nothing over here. There's no toy here. What do you got back there? What? It's a kibble. This is a piece of food. It's just a kibble. Is that the fun you're having? You don't even know. That was you sneezing, wasn't it? I see you got a little snot there. Tomato loves hanging out in the cat tree. She's the first one to make a real regular thing of it. Well, she was up here snuggling with Corey earlier, but they were both down a shelf. I think this is the highest that any of the kittens have been on the cat tree so far. That's some progress. Okay. Hi, Elsie. I see you looking. Alright folks, well these guys look like they're winding down a little bit. And we did do that other stream today, so if you're looking for some more stuff to see that's mostly the faculty, you can check that one out. We're going to wrap this up though. These guys are going to need some medicine. You can see that weepy eye. I know. They're going to be fine. I know it looks pretty bad sometimes, but I think literally, well, almost every litter that we've had come through has gotten, you know, URI or diarrhea or both. It's just part of being a kitten. It's like when you send your kids off to school, they inevitably catch colds and stuff. Just inevitably. So, as long as they're healthy otherwise, and these guys are super healthy, it's nothing to worry about. I know it can look a little bad every now and then, but it certainly isn't anything terrible. So, anyhow, thanks for tuning in. As usual, you can keep right on watching these kids just by looking for the Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. And if that's not your bag, then maybe you'd like to see the mailbag. The archive for that should be up, I think, sometime tomorrow, actually. And yes, we will also do another one of these tomorrow night, so I hope you join us for that. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.